He's got a lunatic smile, cause he's really drawn deep tonight. He's got a fever.
Bit chilly. But the days are starting to get warmer during the day. It's getting closer to good old springtime. Get outside and like an overshirt, light coat, light jacket, whatever. And then about 2:30, 3 o'clock, gets a little too warm for it. You got to take that off. You know, it's all good. And then you got summer times where you can walk outside fucking naked as the day you was born and still bitch about how fucking hot it is. Woo, dog. Man, look, I wasn't planning this shit at all, but damn truck just went by. I couldn't catch it with the camera because it's hooked up there and I gotta take it off, flip it around. But anyway, got lights inside the fucking wheels, man. Goddamn, you know, like a damn big ass fucking vehicle, pickup truck, jacked up, fog lights, headlights, taillights. If you don't see that, motherfucker, the damn lights on the wheels ain't helping you a fucking bit. I'm just saying. It's all cosmetic, but why you drive a damn truck? Trucks are made to do work in. Haul shit with. Go out in the damn field in. Go out in the woods in. Do something in. Not drive down the fucking street looking pretty. Look like a little bitch truck. But anyways, got through that ring. Man, have y'all ever had quick jerk reaction to something, to grab something that was falling or something like that? You know, like a oh shit, you know, like that right there. Just where your whole body just jerks, where you almost convulse to grab it. Man, I did that shit this past weekend, man. I mean, it wasn't pretty. My grandson was at the house, and me and him was sitting at the bar stools in the kitchen that morning, and we was eating a couple donuts. And I'd take one out of the box, and I'd sit there and eat it, and he'd take one out of the box and eat it. I mean, it was just a bonding moment. I mean, we have a lot of bonding moments, me and my grandson. We do. And, I mean, we'll eat one, and I'll just look over at him. I said, hey, you love Pawpaw? Yeah. Or I look over, Pawpaw's your buddy? Yeah. You know, just all kinds of shit. Or I'd say, hey, tell Mama Pawpaw's your buddy. Mama, Pawpaw, my buddy. You know, that whole, I mean, just having a good time. Well, I'm sitting there and I'm eating my donut there, and out the corner of my eye, I see the stool had rocked back. He's just sitting up on his knees. Had rocked back. And he was about to go over. I've never jerked that hard to catch them donuts as quick as I did. I mean, shit, what? Now, he's laying on the floor, he's hurt, but, you know, he'll be all right. That's a life learned lesson. When you start to fall, don't grab for Pawpaw's donuts. They ain't gonna save you. I had to save my donuts. Casualties of war, man. Casualties of war. Hey, my daughter, now she's married and got a youngin', my grandson. And she got a stepson. He's like 7, 8, somewhere around about in there. And but my daughter was at the house, Saturday, and I was sitting there on the couch, and I looked over at my daughter. I said, "Hey, number one, because I call my daughter my number one, because she's my number one girl. I said, hey, number one, hand me the phone book. She laughed at me, called me old school, old timer, oh man, ancient, and all this shit. And she said they might as well print these in hieroglyphics or some bullshit like that. She said, here, this will be easier than handing me her phone. I said, all right. Well, the spider's dead. Her phone's ruined, but God damn it, I'm laughing my ass off. I taught her ass. Don't fuck with these old people. Man, this here's a true story. This actually happened. Y'all ever been in a car with your kids, or when you was a kid, you'd be in the car with your mom and daddy, or grandparents, or legal guardian, or whoever. You back there fucking around with your brother, your sister, just pecking at each other, just driving each other nuts, you know, that bullshit. I'm not touching you, that kind of shit. Y'all been doing that shit. Well, me and my brother was in the back seat of the car my daddy was driving. It was just us three. We was in the back seat, you know, doing that very thing, fucking with each other. And my brother, he was the kind of kid, man, he was a pain in the ass. I ain't gonna lie. Growing up, he was a pain in the ass. Because he'd pick at me, and then when I go to pick it back, he'd say stop it, but he'd say stop it loud enough, hoping mom or dad or whoever's nearby would come put a stop to it. You know, he'd do that shit like, stop! That kind of shit. Instead of just stop. You know, whatever. Well, he kept doing that shit, and my daddy was driving. Obviously, I mean, hell, we wasn't driving. Hell, he wasn't sitting in the passenger seat letting it go by itself either. But he was driving. And he said, one more time and I'm coming back there. Now my brother was the dumbass growing up and I was the smart ass. I'm thinking, how's he gonna come back here and still drive? Practically impossible. So he said that, and I said, well, why don't you just come on back here then? My daddy pulled the car off the side of the road. And when that car come to a stop, my ass drew up around my fucking neck. He got out of the damn car, took his damn belt off, got in the back seat. Now this is like it was one of them old, like 75, 76, 77 model Cadillacs. I mean, big ass fucking boat. He got back there with that belt and just started whipping the shit out of me. He got through, got out, put his belt back on, got in the damn front seat, tooled off on back down the road again. I'm back there fucking crying. My damn brother's sitting there next to me. He'll lean over every day to get whispering in my ear. Why don't you come on back here and drive me? That motherfucker. This is going back when my youngest son, which is he's in his mid-20s. Yeah, something like that. You know, he's married and got a kid of his own. But this back when he was still toddling around, wasn't in school yet. Oh, shit. I don't remember how old he was, but he wasn't quite in school yet. Well, he loved Star Wars. And he wanted all kinds of Star Wars shit all the time. You know, them lightsabers that come out, you sling them out and they extend out and the light comes on, makes that boom sound. That whole deal. Well, he was in the living room. He'd swing that thing real hard over his head and make that thing come out. And his mama, my ex-wife now, that bitch, but She'd tell him, don't do that in the house. You knock something over. Don't do that in the house. Don't do that in the house. Well, he kept doing that damn thing. He'd swing it around like that. It'd sling out. He thought he was Luke Skywalker. He'd run around in just his underwear, have that thing clipped to his underwear, run around the house, sling that thing around. Cute as a button. Anyhow, well, he swung it around one time. He swung it up over his head, and it slapped her right in the side of the face. It caught the shit out of her. I mean, I heard it crack, too. It smacked the shit out of her. I was screaming. I ain't laughed so hard in my life. She got pissed, snatched it away from him. He said, but Mama, I'm a Jedi. She popped him on the butt. Now, I used to have a bad habit, giving people a middle finger. I mean, I see buddies of mine just, what's up, buddy? Something pissed me off on TV, I just give it the gigging. I mean, just all the time. It was just a bad habit all the time. I mean, I get in trouble at work for doing that shit, man. I holler, so what's up, man? I get in trouble. Anyways, well, he picked it up, but he couldn't finagle that around. So he just used the one finger, the first finger, the pointer finger. But when she snatched that thing out of his hand, he said, but Mama, I'm a Jedi. She popped him on the butt, told him to go to his room. He got mad. He got halfway down the hallway. He turned around and goes, like that. Lord, I screamed out. I mean, I was laying in the chair screaming. She got pissed at me, told me I encouraged that kind of behavior. Oh, man. Good times, good times. Y'all have a good day. Get out there and do something productive. And sometime today, call your mama. She still loves you.
I'll be your huckleberry. I'll be your dark and scary. I'll be your man of the hour, Mr. Church Don't Sour. And I'll be